Dan, what time are you coming home today?
Around 7. How about you, Angie?
I think I'll be home by noon. I'll directly go home after my meeting with my client. I'll prepare some dinner when I get home.
Thanks, I'm looking forward to it.
Talking with you like this really makes me feel that we got married. We were really busy unpacking yesterday. It was a pretty hectic day.
Yeah, we even ate our lunch using boxes as a table.
Yeah, the furniture didn't arrive in time. But I think we really made a wise choice about the furniture. Our room is so beautiful.
Yep, it reflects our preferences and personality perfectly. Thanks for organizing everything, Angie.
I wanted a room where we can relax because we spend most of our time there. Let's make many memories at our new home.
Yeah, Angie, I have something I want to talk about with you.
What's wrong?
Now that we're married, there's some things I don't want you to do.
Things you don't want me to do? Did I do something wrong?
It's not like you did anything wrong. It's my opinion as your husband. I don't think you have to put on makeup every day.
Huh? Makeup? Like foundation and eyeshadow?
Yeah.
Dan, what are you saying? It's a normal thing. Everyone does it. I can't go out without makeup, Dan.
But it's not required by law.
Well, yeah. For me, makeup is a way to look good and give a good impression.
What? Did your company ask you to do so?
It's not a requirement. But makeup helps me leave a good impression on my clients. It helps me with my job, so I choose to put makeup on.
But you don't work in sales. You don't meet so many clients.
I do meet my colleagues and clients every day. I want to look nice in my office. I need to put makeup on, Dan. I can't go to work with my bare face.
Then do guys at your office wear any makeup?
I'm not sure if my colleagues do. But I guess the new employees do. It's not rare for men to also wear makeup nowadays.
They wear it for fashion.
Hey, Dan, why are you asking me to stop wearing makeup all of a sudden?
I'm just worried. I feel like your makeup to attract attention from guys.
Huh? That's definitely not the reason.
Then why did you put on makeup on the day you went on a date with me?
Well, I wanted to look as pretty as possible.
See? You wear makeup to look nice.
But I wear makeup mainly for myself. I want to look like my ideal self. What I want to say is, I don't wear makeup for guys.
I can't accept that answer.
Then what am I supposed to say?
Are you dissatisfied with our marriage? I thought you wanted to marry me.
Of course I wanted to marry you, and I'm really happy right now. But I think it's a different story.
How is it different?
Sorry, Dan. I have to go back to work. My lunch break is ending soon. Can we talk about this when I get home?
Okay. I have more to say, too. Let's talk about it in person tonight. Angie, are you home? It's been 3 hours since you left for your parents' house.
It takes me some time to get there. And Mom invited me to have dinner with them tonight.
Huh? You're still at your parents' house?
I thought you also went out today.
I was planning to go home by dinner. It's only been a month since we got married, but you're not preparing dinner for your beloved husband?
It's just for today. I'm cooking for you almost every day.
You're my wife, Angie. You should cook for your husband every day. Isn't that normal?
Hey, Dan. We both have a job. Didn't we agree to do housework together?
I'm in charge of taking the trash out.
There's more to housework. And about my job.
You finally decide to quit your job?
No. I'm sorry, but I haven't been able to make my decision yet.
It's already been a week since we talked about this, and I'm pleading you. Why can't you make the decision?
It's a hard decision to make. You suddenly ask me to quit my job. And the reason why you want me to quit is because there are male workers.
Yeah, it's dangerous to work with guys.
How is it dangerous?
Affairs happen most with people working at the same workplace. I'm worried about you, Angie.
I will never cheat on you. You don't believe me?
You're easily influenced by others. I have to make sure you're safe.
Hey, Dan. What's gotten into you since we got married? First you asked me to stop wearing makeup. Then you forbid me from wearing skirts. And now you're telling me to quit my job? Aren't you being a bit too sensitive?
You're the sensitive one. Why can't you just listen to your husband? If you're my wife, do what I said. If you continue to refuse, you're getting divorced.
Divorce?
Yeah, I want a wife who doesn't follow my orders. But I bet you don't want a divorce. You just got married. You'll be too embarrassed to tell your parents and colleagues that you already got divorced.
Hey, are you serious?
It's your fault. You keep on doing things I told you not to. You're trying to attract guys' attention by wearing makeup and skirts. Are you still trying to seduce guys?
No, I never thought so. Okay, Dan, I made my decision. I'm gonna stop wearing makeup and skirts, but I won't quit my job.
Oh, really? I guess you have a lover at your office. You must have a specific reason why you don't want to quit your job.
Why would you think like that? I just like my job. It's what I always dreamed to do.
I'm not asking you to stop working. I'm just asking you to work at an office that doesn't have any male workers.
Dan, please. Can you be more considerate of me?
I'm asking you to do these things for you. You don't understand my feelings at all. Come home early. You have to change for the better. I'll have to forbid you from going out until you understand your role and responsibility as my wife.
Dan, why are you being so selfish? Did you call my boss this morning to tell him that I'll be quitting my job?
Yeah, I did. So what?
Dan, I told you I didn't want to quit my job. I've been trying to accept your request. I don't wear makeup. I never wear skirts anymore. And I don't go out on weekends.
You just stopped wearing makeup and skirts because I dumped them into the bin.
But I'm still doing what you told me. And I've allowed you to check my phone every day when I come back from work. I'm doing my best. Don't be so selfish, Dan.
You're married now, Angie. You don't have to work. Why are you so obsessed with your job? I have no idea why. I guess you're hiding something from me.
No!
Then just quit your job.
I like to work with my colleagues, my boss, and my clients. I like my job. It was my dream to get this job. There's so much more I can do now compared to when I was a new employee. I enjoy doing my job. So I don't want to quit.
I thought it was your dream to be my wife.
That's a different story. Dan, listen. I married you because I loved your kind personality. You never asked me to quit my job when we were dating. You also never said anything about my appearance. What's gotten into you, Dan?
I never said anything because we weren't married yet.
Huh?
We were still strangers when we were dating each other. But now that you're married, you're officially my wife. I have the right to say anything I want.
That doesn't make sense. Being your wife doesn't mean I'm your possession.
I don't think you're my possession. I'm not trying to objectify you, but I think you should listen to what I have to say as my wife. If you act like my wife, I have nothing to say.
Then you should have married someone else. Someone who never wears makeup nor skirts. Someone who is willing to quit their job after marriage. You should have told me your requirements before we get married.
Why should I? I don't want to marry someone I don't love. I fell in love with you, Angie.
You keep on telling me all my responsibilities and rule as your wife. But how about you, Dan? You also work with women. You also wear hair wax and perfume. Would you stop wearing them if I asked you to? Will you be willing to work at a company without women?
Angie, you really have no idea. I don't have to do that. I'm a guy and your husband.
Huh?
Why would I have to listen to my wife? You're misunderstanding. And there's nothing to worry about because I will never cheat on you.
Okay, I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. You finally understood what I said.
Yeah, thanks. I completely understand what you said. I'll stop doing everything.
That's great, Angie. The only thing you should do is to devote yourself to your husband. I hope you can be the best wife for me. Hey, Angie, where are you?
I'm working. I told you it was my last day.
Stop lying to me.
Huh?
You want to hang out with a guy. I saw it with my own eyes. You were walking with a guy I didn't recognize with a big smile on your face.
Oh, you saw that?
You think that's acceptable behavior? How can you hang out with a guy without telling me? I'm gonna make you regret this. I don't think I can keep my calm today.
Well, I'm not going home tonight.
Huh? You're not coming home?
I told you it was my last day.
I thought it was your last day at work. You're gonna quit your job today.
No, it's my last day as your wife. So I decided to leave the house. I'm having my things carried out now. And the guy you saw me with, he's the lawyer I hired for our divorce.
Huh? What do you think you're doing? I would never accept our divorce.
You were the one who told me to get a divorce if I wasn't able to follow your orders. I made my decision. I can't live as your wife.
It's only been a month or so since we got married. People will laugh at you if they heard you got divorced this fast. Your parents would feel upset too.
But I can't bear living with you any longer.
You're insane. I'm never getting divorced. Come home right now.
I'm telling you that I'll never go back home. And I think you're the one who doesn't want to be laughed at. You love to put a good front. People will definitely gossip about our divorce.
If you're gonna divorce me, I'm gonna spread the rumor that you cheated on me.
I don't mind. If I can get a divorce, I would do anything. I don't care how your friends and colleagues think about me.
Angie, what's gotten into you? I thought you wanted to make many fun memories with me. I was being strict because I wanted you to become a good wife.
You're insane, Dan. Are you trying to make me stay? You never wanted a good wife. You just wanted an obedient wife who would follow all your orders. I can't be what you want me to be.
Angie! You can wear makeup from now on. You can also wear skirts. You don't have to quit your job.
It's too late. I can't trust you anymore.
I was just genuinely worried. I thought someone would take you away from me, Angie.
It was too much for me. I don't think your actions were out of worry. You believed that your wife would obey all your orders once you got married. You're so old-fashioned to think that men can do whatever they want while women should not.
Wives are supposed to devote themselves to their husband, if their happiness is to do so. But you're always trying to look good to seduce other guys. You never listen to what I asked you to do. You're crazy. It doesn't make any sense at all. All women dream to get married. Only marriage can bring them happiness. I thought that was why you married me.
Ugh, you're disgusting. Your ideas creep me out. Stop pushing your own ideals on me. You were kind to me when we were dating because you thought I would escape once I got to know your real personality. You suddenly changed your attitude after getting married because you knew I wouldn't be able to get a divorce so easily. I can't stay with someone who wants to control me.
Angie, I'm so sorry. I'll go back to being my kind self. Let's get back together, okay?
I don't want to. I no longer love you, Dan.
How can you stop loving me in such a short period of time? I thought you loved me. Remember our wedding vows?
I loved you so much at one point, but your actions ruined everything. You're to be blamed for changing me in such a short period of time.
I'm sorry, Angie. Let me apologize. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I can't bear it anymore. Find a new wife who would devote herself to you. I will find my own happiness in my life. If you want an obedient wife, how about you marry a doll? We had several discussions about our divorce with our lawyer, but it was impossible to have a proper conversation with Dan. He kept crying all the time, and we eventually ended up having a divorce mediation. Nevertheless, I guess he was too shocked to participate. Thanks to his absence, my requests were accepted, and I was able to get a divorce earlier than planned. I was lucky that we didn't have to discuss much about our property, because we were only married for a short period of time. I'm happy that the process went relatively smoothly. Dan threatened me to spread the rumor that I cheated on him after we got a divorce. But I am ready to fight back. Even if he tried spreading the rumor, I'm confident that no one would believe him. His parents seemed surprised about our sudden divorce. But they understood why, after I showed them our conversations and the audio recordings about what my husband told me. His father seemed frustrated when I showed them the footage, so I guess his father had similar ideas as him. Maybe Dan was a victim of his father's influence, but I'm not gonna endure it. I am happy from the bottom of my heart to be able to get a divorce. But I felt a bit awkward at first after my divorce. My boss told me he'll be counting on me at work. I want to try my best because it was always my dream. We tend to listen to everything our loved ones tell us to do because we love them and want to please them. But we should also value our own feelings, and they should also respect us. Thanks to my past self, I am here now doing what I always dreamed to do. I don't know about my future, but I live a free life and do whatever I want for now.